Welcome back to VHS Talkers, everybody, for the final 4K Blu-ray Steelbook unboxing of 2024, and we finally got our hands on a copy of Transformers 1. To get things started, we do have a nice glossy finish all the way around, and we are greeted by a giant close-up upper half image of Orion Pax. Now, of course, with the gloss finish on there, we do have some nice shining glossy features on the eyes and some parts of the light blast coming out from within. And of course, within, if you look, we do have our four main protagonists of the film in silhouette form, of course. This is a great looking image. I also like the border around it, which really helps make the color pop on it. Now, we do have the giant title smack dab center bottom portion, Transformers 1. I could have done without that. But other than that, this is a solid looking cover, and I love the colors on it. Transition over to the back cover, and we do have our core four protagonists, this time not in silhouette form. And again, the metallic gloss sheen does help make these images pop, especially in the eyes. It looks fantastic. And we do have their alt forms at the bottom with their vehicle modes. And then in an interesting turn of events, we have the title again on the back cover. So I guess this could technically function a little bit as another cover, although I wish they would have done what they did with 2019's Target Steelbook for Hellboy, where you would actually have to flip it over so it would function as another cover itself. Other than that, this is a great image. I love their use of color on the front and the back. Nice stylized image. And you really do have to kind of squint and glare, but you can see at the very bottom there, we do have our typical studio mumbo jumbo, but it is just not in the way. It's on the border. So our main image is actually untouched. I appreciate that. In terms of a spine, we do have a solid black background. As you can see, limited on the logos. We got Paramount at the top, but we don't have a Blu-ray, a 4K, or anything like that. This is a pretty clean spine. And then, of course, smack dab in the middle, Transformers 1 in the same font and the same color pattern as we see on the front and the back covers. What I appreciate here is A, how much it pops, and B, I love the color outline around Transformers because it really helps give it that oomph to it and it makes it pop even more. As per usual, this is a Paramount release, so standard black 4K on the left, standard blue Blu-ray on the right. And then that brings us to our interior art. I do like how we have our main four protagonists front and center. We have the sun behind them, of course, with the darkened sky, but we still have a little bit of color coming off around the edges of the sun there. And then we do have D16 on the left, Orion Pax on the right. And I appreciate that. And I like how they position this image in such a way to where it didn't even split between our two heroes in the middle. You can tell that they had to get things a little off-center. The sun isn't perfectly centered there. And some people do get a little bit more trimmed off than they probably would have wanted. But I, again, appreciate how they went through the effort to make sure that it was as evenly as split as possible while still getting to see everybody and not having someone be covered up by that centerpiece there. This is a nice interior image. Overall, I would say I'm fairly satisfied with this Steelbook. It's a great looking design, and I wasn't sure originally how I was going to feel about the title being on the back cover, but I do have to admit, having it in hand in person, it does actually look better, and it comes off better than those promo shots online. Now, as of the time of this recording, and it is 2 days after the official release, this is still available for purchase on Walmart, Target, and Amazon because this is a shared exclusive. Now, keep in mind, if you order from Amazon, as of the time of this recording, they are currently experiencing a bit of a back order delay, which is not expected until mid to late January, so do with that information what you will. Now, if you guys were fortunate enough to get your hands on a copy of this, of course, let us know down in the comments below, or if you were one of the lucky 10 people that actually decided to go out and see this in theaters despite the marketing, of course, let us know that too. And until next time, guys, this has been VHS Tacos signing off. I'm going to go ahead and pop this bad boy in because nothing says happy holidays more than watching a deep-rooted robotic friendship get destroyed in the most Shakespearean fashion. Adios.